Welcome to the kindergarten orientation for the year 2021-22. My name is Marla Gagnon and I am teaching in room B7. I'd like to welcome all of you. The year of kindergarten is a magical one with so much fun and crafts and special events. Our team of 3 teachers have a total of 78 years experience teaching kindergarten, and we are a well-run group. This is a wonderful time of imagination for the kindergartners, and as a part of that, I'd like to tell you that we will believe half of what they tell us about you if you will believe half of what they tell you about us. As far as the first few days of kindergarten, that's what we're going to be covering today. And one of the important things is your vaccinations. If you are not caught up with vaccinations, there'll be a table when you come at 1 o'clock that you can give them the papers to show that you're ready for school, because if you don't have your vaccinations up to date, you can't come in. All right. The information that we're giving you today is for the first few days of kindergarten, but we'll be talking about the math, language arts, things that we'll be covering in kindergarten on our back to school night, which is August 25th, and that's a Wednesday. Now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Hemphill.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hemphill. I'm in room B5 and I can't wait to meet all my new kindergartners. I'm going to talk to you about, first of all, the lineup and drop-off procedures. This year, all of kindergarten and JKTK will be coming in at the beginning of the school at the back kindergarten playground. There's a gate that will be open and we'll be ready there to welcome you into the back kindergarten playground area. From there, each teacher has their own lineup spot. Even if you're over in the F building, you'll still come to the kindergarten playground for drop-off in the morning and for pickup in the afternoon. We won't let anybody out of our sight until we make eye contact with each parent at drop-off, so we'll get to know you hopefully pretty quickly, and there will also be some yard supervisors there to help us. I also want to talk to you about your child's snack and lunch. First of all, the school is offering a free snack and a free lunch this year, so if that's something you're interested in, or maybe just somebody forgets one day, that will be there. They can sign up for the lunch, and the snacks will just be out there in case they don't have their own. So make sure that you talk to your child about what their plan is. Are they getting a lunch from school or a snack from school, or are you sending them one with them? If you send in a snack and a lunch, we'd like you to you can use either your own fun snack bag or a Ziploc baggie like this that you can reuse every day. Please label it with your child's name, the teacher's name, and their room number. Same thing with their lunch, and yes, it should be separate. Lunch and snack bags should be separate. The lunch bag should be clearly labeled again with the child's name, teacher's name, and room. You could also send your child, if you'd like to, with a reusable water bottle, which is perfectly fine, but again, make sure it's labeled. This might be something that you talk to them about using for both snack and lunch, if that's what you would like them to do. We hope that when you pack a snack, that it's something healthy, like these examples here: fruit, vegetables. Water is best. If it's a sugary drink or something they can't close easily, it can just make a big mess and also be quite sticky. So try to stick to water. The reusable water bottle is a great thing to use. The lunch, same thing. Hopefully something healthy, something you know that they will eat, and something that not too much, because what happens is the kids get very excited about seeing all their friends out at lunch and out at recess, and they tend to get pretty distracted. Make sure the food is something you really know they're excited to eat and that they will eat, or else it might just be forgotten. I think that's it. Thank you. Now that I have my snack and lunch labeled, I can find my teacher's carts and put them in the right place for the school day. Here's my teacher's snack cart. And here's my teacher's lunch cart.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Beltran, and I too am so excited to start a new magical kindergarten year. I'm so excited. We have so many wonderful things to do. My job today is to talk about if you're not feeling well or if you're going to be out of school for a bit, if you would please call the office or you can email the office and the teacher so that we know where your student is and they know where your student is. We also want to talk about backpacks. We talked about the lunch and the snack and all of the things that you might bring to school. If you do, please mark them with their last name, first name, the room that they're in right now, because again, kindergartners and most students, they forget their lunches somewhere, and it's so much easier to look at it and say, oh, it's this classroom. That way you get your lunchbox back or your backpack, and jackets as well. Sweaters, anything that could come off their bodies would be something that would need a name, teacher's name, and a classroom number. Well, everything is marked in your backpack. If you know your child may have an accident and need a change of clothes, you may put them in the backpack with a Ziploc and write their name and classroom number on there. That way, if something happens, we'll have a change of clothes. They'll be dry and ready to go on with the rest of their day. On the first day of school, sometimes it's a little difficult for students. You may bring, only for the first day of school, a stuffed animal so that you can give it a little squeeze if you're feeling sad or lonely. That way you can stay the rest of the day. One more thing, some students may be picked up by mom and dad, some may be picked up by other people. It could be the after school club. So the after school club used to pick up a kindergarten classrooms, but now everyone will be picking up here. Even my classroom, which is F15 on the other side, I will pick up and drop off as at the same place along with the after school clubs.